Anger, aggression, arrogance are fundamental emotions in the human nature that consistently operate within ourselves, that are not only enticing, attractive in themselves, but they are uncontrollable. They cannot be extinct, they cannot be abolished entirely from us, because they are all fundamentally, intricately, biologically wired into us in one way or another, and we always give in to them. We always submit to the tyranny of these impulses and drives and passions that are consistently at war against each other within ourselves, because then again we lack inward significance, inner control, and we also do not have much or any consciousness, authenticity, self-knowledge alongside basically inward compass. As a result of which we're governed primarily by the shadow, we're led by the darkness we harbor, which we refuse to resolve and integrate, and we are also in the grip of all the tyrannical and unforgiving impulses that we practice and execute against each other, and inevitably destroy all friendships, relationships, intimate connections, and the scope for self-relationship, self-knowledge, self-criticism goes out of the window in one or another. So it's very difficult that we develop control, and anybody can become angry. It's quite natural for us, because we can only control anger at the end of the day. And the man who has control over himself is free. A man who cannot even control himself cannot be regarded as having any freedom in life, no matter what wealth, riches, influence, power he has. But his self-control, self-discipline, self-mastery that genuinely makes him free, sovereign, independent from all internal and external impulses and unconscious shadow projection as well in one way or another. Because we can only control, discipline, moderate these impulses at the end of the day. We cannot remove them entirely from the human nature. From our nature, they cannot be eliminated, but can only be controlled, moderated, minimized, so that they do not influence radically us in our external behaviors. And anybody can become angry, but to be angry for the right reasons, for the right period of time, in the right way, with the right person, obviously in the right ways, is something that is not within everyone's grasp, capacity of compatibility. Because anger runs out of control, because the people give into it absolutely, particularly the youth, the older people. They're always in a state of intoxication, always impulsive, aggressive, tyrannical, desirous, and so on and so forth. So definitely it's easy to give in to anger, it's easy to submit to the tyrannical impulse passions, but very difficult to basically get out of them, to navigate them, and still